When the user is no longer human, the machine identity crisis boards must govern now, right now, inside your enterprise. How many of your so called users are not human? Not a philosophical question, a forensic one. In most large enterprises today, machine identifiers outnumber human identities by 45 to 1. And that ratio is growing at 3 times the speed of your human workforce. Most boards have never been briefed on that number. That is the problem I'm here to talk about. Hi, I'm Aparna Kumar, founder of Nexora Tech and former CIO of the largest Indian and one of the largest global financial institutions. I've just written a piece titled When the User is No Longer Human, the Machine Identity Crisis Boards Must Govern Now. In 30 years of governing some of the most regulated financial institutions in the world, this is the single most under-governed risk. I've seen it, and it is happening right now inside your systems. Here is what has fundamentally changed. AI agents are no longer tools that wait for a human to press a button. They are actors. They log into your systems, they read your emails, they execute transactions, they file regulatory documents, they communicate with your customers all in real time without a human in the loop. And every one of these agents has credentials, access rights, a seat inside your identity, and access management architecture as though they were an employee. So, what is the challenge? Your governance framework was built for humans. It was never designed for this. The DPDP Act, DORA, and the EU AI Act, none of these frameworks exempt automated actors from accountability. The liability still flows to your board. So, what do you do? Based on my consulting work across the BFSI sector, here are 3 actions to take immediately. First, commission a machine identity audit in the next 90 days. You cannot govern what you cannot see. In almost every engagement I have conducted, organizations dramatically underestimate the number of machine identities active in their environment and the number operating with privileges far beyond what they need. Second, establish explicit board level accountability for AI agent governance. Update your audit committee's terms of reference. Ensure your CIO and CISO report on machine identity risk, not just human access controls, at every board technology review. Third, build your AI agent charter before your regulator requires one. Define what your AI agents can do autonomous, what requires human escalation, how their actions are logged. Do not wait for the regulation. Build the standard now. The machine identity crisis is not coming, it is already here. The boards and the CXOs who act first, who build governance architecture before the first regulatory breach, will own the trust advantage that defines enterprise credibility in the agentic era. I invite you to read the full article. The link is right here, and I had genuinely love to know what does your organization's machine identity governance look like today? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's make this the boardroom conversation it needs to be.